Reverend Nina here, founder of AngelsTeach.com, and welcome to Q&A with Reverend Nina. Our question this week is from Chris from New Hampshire, and Chris writes, how does one hear the angels, or how many of you have heard from your angels? I recently softly heard, I believe, from Archangel Michael to pull a card from his deck by Doreen Virtue. This is very rare that I think or believe I heard to do something from my angels. What are other folks experiencing with this? I was just thrilled. My focus for this question is about hearing your angels. It's a great question, Chris, and one that I know a lot of people are wondering. How do you hear your angels? How do you know that they're there? And clairaudience is one of 4 clairsenses. Clairaudience is the hearing sense. So that's what I'm going to be focused on here today. But I just want everybody to understand that there are other ways that your angels do communicate with you. And if you're curious about that, you can certainly learn a lot more on AngelsTeachUniversity.com. So the clairaudient sense, the hearing sense, is what you hear in your mind, in your inner voice, that loving, and I'm going to emphasize loving voice in your head. It's also the sounds and what you hear outside of your world, and basically from friends who are on the other side of the camera, like my friend Suzanne here. It can be somebody that you hear in the grocery line. It can be a sound that you hear from the chimes ringing at just the right time, or an ambulance going by. So I just want to emphasize that clairaudience is everything that you hear within you and outside of you. So clairaudience and Archangel Michael, and recognizing what you're hearing as being from him, what I always teach and emphasize is that the archangels are here to help us with everyday life. And yes, they are a part of an experience that many people have that are miraculous, so to speak, and something that really gives pause to think, oh my God, I just experienced the archangels, and is really, really wonderful. A lot of my work, most of my work, is about emphasizing the archangels in day-to-day life. Archangel Michael is known specifically for being a leader, for being a protector. So in this case, if there's, let's take for example, a situation in the workplace that is disharmonious and you're somehow involved with that, the question for you then becomes, what would Archangel Michael do? How can I bring forth that energy to be in this situation and to bring greater peace to this situation? So in other words, rather than respond from the ego situation of gossip or fear or unnecessarily withdrawing from the situation, really come from that place of, okay, Archangel Michael is working through me, and when Archangel Michael works through me, I can then respond from this place of bringing peace to the situation. And what you will find is that you respond from a place of compassion, from a place of wisdom, from a place of love. And most times, if not all, you will find the whole situation just transforms into one that is much more harmonious. You know, Chris, that I'm always going to be emphasizing what happens in day-to-day life, because you know what? That's what we're all living here. Us earth angels, us humans here on earth need to know, what do we do when we're in the workplace and things are getting a little thorny, or when we're in traffic and we need to bring ourselves back to center with the help from our angels. But that said, I recognize that you did have a deeper communion with Archangel Michael, and a lot of people will experience this. So for you, Chris, you are a past student. You have been communicating with your angels rather fluently for probably a couple of years now. And I think the message here for you is that you've gone deeper, that your angels are showing you that you are now communing on a deeper level, and that you are experiencing greater faith and really are able to trust on a deeper level. And I think that's what Archangel Michael and the band of angels I'm hearing were doing when you heard something a little different from what your normal communication with the angels is. So thank you, Chris, for asking that great question. Remember, everybody, clairaudience is everything that you're hearing. Just remember, I do want to emphasize that the voice inside your head, not the one that gives scripts like, I can't do this, I'm scared of, I doubt. No, 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 no. That's not your angels. Your angels are like those loving parents that are always there, the quintessential, if you will, parents that just are supporting you 144% of the time. So I have to close this video with my dear friend, my BFF actually, Fluffy. Many of you know her. She's kind of a rock star. She even has her own Facebook page, although nobody seems to know who maintains it. Anyway, we would love to continue this conversation, find out how you experience Archangel Michael. You can join our public AngelsTeach page by visiting facebook.com/AngelsTeach community. And if you would like to take the conversation even deeper, we would love to have you join our livingwiththeangels.com membership, and you can find that at livingwiththeangels.com. Wishing you blessings of love, joy, and abundance. And Fluffy has a very special purr, purr. One more, purr. Be well, everyone.